In the heart of the small village, where cobblestone pathways meandered between charming houses, Elara resided with her wise grandmother, the village raconteur. Her grandmother, a master weaver of words, would craft intricate narratives, filling Elara's mind with enchanting tales. These stories, brought to life in the warmth of their humble abode, were steeped in magic, transforming mundane reality into an adventure-laden fantasy. Elara, the eager listener, found herself entranced, her imagination set ablaze by the vivid tales of far-off places and ethereal beings. Her grandmother's tales painted the world with hues of magic, and Elara would often sit by the fireplace, captivated by stories of distant lands and mystical creatures. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the first stars blinked into existence, Elara, a curious and brave maiden from the village, became privy to a secret exchange. The elders, venerable figures steeped in wisdom, were engrossed in a hushed dialogue. The fabled artifact cloaked in mystery and intrigue, the Starlight Gem. According to ancient lore, it was concealed in the labyrinthine depths of the bewitching magical woods surrounding their village. This gem, an embodiment of cosmic force, was believed to hold an immense potential, the power to restore balance and prosperity to the village. Eager to embark on a quest of her own, Elara approached her grandmother, a twinkle in her wise eyes. Grandmother, a former adventurer herself, had a storehouse of tales, wisdom and relics from her past escapades. Recognizing the spark of curiosity in Elara, she decided to pass on a cherished possession. She reached into a wooden chest, pulling out a leather-bound journal, weathered with time. Inside were remnants of her own adventures, sketches, maps and notes, mementos from a time when she dared to venture into the enchanted woods. With the journal in hand, Elara set off at dawn, the village still shrouded by dawn's misty veil. The forest echoed with nature's symphony, a serenade of chirping birds and whispers of the wind. Her companion, a wise owl named Orion, his plumage resembling moonlit silver, joined her. A guide in a labyrinth of tangled paths, Orion spun ancient tales, his words a beacon in the forest's mystery. He warned of trickster sprites, the guardians of the forest's concealed wisdom. Orion guided her through the twisted trails, his tales a warning of the mischievous sprites that guarded the secrets of the woods. As Elara journeyed deeper, she faced trials that demanded more than just her muscles. A shaky rope bridge wobbled over a gaping divide, testing her balance and courage. Additionally, a crafty fox appeared, luring her off course with its deceptive eyes. But Elara embodied tenacity. Drawing from the wisdom embedded in the pages of her grandmother's journal, she relied on her sharp intellect and unyielding spirit to navigate these tricky situations. With determination and the lessons from her grandmother's journal, she overcame each obstacle. One day, beneath the ancient tree in the concealed glade, Elara found the Starlight Gem. As it lit the area, a guardian called Lumina appeared, her scales sparkling like the cosmos. Lumina, the gem's guardian, used a unique language, full of emotion. She queried Elara about her intentions and her love for her hamlet. Elara's responses, sincere and deeply felt, resonated with Lumina, fostering a bond of trust between them. Lumina was a guardian, called upon to protect the sacred gem. Her purpose was to ensure that the gem, a symbol of power and purity, only fell into the hands of the deserving. Elara's honesty touched her, prompting her to make a decision. With an approving nod, a silent gesture of acceptance, Lumina bestowed upon Elara the right to wield the gem. She emphasized that its true power lay not in its sparkle but in the purity of the one who held it. As Elara emerged from the enchanted woods, the transformation was evident. The landscape had undergone a remarkable change. The crops that once bore the desolate look of withering under the sun now swayed rhythmically with the gentle wind. The villagers, once consumed by despair, were now filled with renewed hope and energy. The once somber village now buzzed with life, the air reverberating with sounds of laughter and mirth. Their gratitude, Elara, was immense. She was not just a hero for bringing back the magical gem, but also for the wisdom she gathered and the kindness she exhibited throughout her journey. Elara was hailed as a hero, not just for the mystical gem she brought back, but for the lessons she learned and the compassion she showed on her journey. The village celebrated with a grand feast, where the aroma of roasted chestnuts and spiced cider wafted through the air. It was a sight to behold, with joyous laughter echoing throughout the hamlet. Children were running around, while adults chatted, their faces illuminated by the fire's warm glow. The village elder, Elara's grandmother, with eyes as bright as the North Star, narrated tales, each sentence brimming with pride and love. She recounted her granddaughter Elara's courageous exploits, stirring admiration among the listeners. The villagers, captivated by the tale, danced under the twinkling stars. The legacy of Elara's quest lived on, imprinted into the village's collective memory. The starlight gem, a revered memento, decorated the central square, symbolizing the magic found in the hearts of dreamers and adventurers. It testified to the power of belief and the potency of journeys beyond the ordinary. Nestled amidst the hills and mystical woods, the village thrived, with Elara's bravery imbibed in its spirit. The magic of the concealed realm, an ever-present force, was a beacon of inspiration, encouraging and motivating the villagers. It sparked curiosity, courage and aspiration, influencing not just the present but shaping future too. And so, in that small village surrounded by hills and enchanted woods, the spirit of Elara's courage and the magic of the hidden realm continued to inspire generations to come.